We're spending 16,000 US dollars to take our 3-person team to Dubai this April. But how do we decide if it's actually worth it?
Welcome back to another episode of Building Nutrified, the series where we take you behind the scenes as we're growing Nutrified into a globally recognizable brand. This week, let's talk about PetWorld Arabia, the Middle East's biggest trade show all around pets, happening in April on the 12th and 13th in the World Trade Centers in Dubai. We received the invitation to attend all the way back in November, and it took us a very long time to decide if it actually makes sense to attend. The biggest factor was the cost involved, which comes out to around 16,000 US dollars all in. We weren't able to receive any funding from any of the two countries we operate in, which means that the entire cost is coming out of pocket. And given we don't actually have a marketing budget because we spend it all on our competitions, shelter support, and other charity events, we still decided to attend because Dubai is uniquely positioned between Africa, Asia, and the Middle East. And this will give us a lot of opportunities to meet new suppliers, new brands, and see what the emerging trends are. In addition to this, going to Dubai will also allow us to do a small company retreat for the three of us the day after the event, to do some team building, to do some sightseeing, as well as to relax as a team together. Day to day, we work very distributed all across the city, which means we don't have one single office where we all spend time together, especially outside of events. The 16,000 US dollars breaks down as follows. 6,000 is just the participation fee without actually taking into account the entire build-up and setup. Because it is so far away, we aren't able to take our usual stand system, instead have to rely on local contractors and most likely one of the older solutions just offered by the organizers. We have to arrive 2 days before the event to make sure everything is in place and everything is ready, and we want to stay for another 2 to 3 days after the event, which brings the cost for flights to around 2,000 US dollars and the cost for hotels another 4,000. We're also accounting for $2,000 each for food and travel expenses, as well as the local build out. Right now, we're coming off of 2 weeks of back-to-back events. I'm flying to Cyprus this week, which means it's been super hectic. We've done all of the fun parts. We've paid our participation fee, we've booked the hotels, and we've booked the flights. Now comes the more challenging part. We have to decide what our main objectives are, what the success criteria are for us being at the trade show, as well as the more detailed and in-depth logistics of everything. In either way, one thing is for sure. The moment it's just the three of us, it will for sure be a blast and we'll have a great time. We do hope to recoup the investment over the coming years. However, things like trade shows, especially the ones far away, are just a risk that we have to account for and we have to take. Right now, I have to pack because I'm flying to Cyprus for a very special episode next week. So hit the subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you very soon.